it's not something that's part of you, you got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now this throw caught left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
What's up now, baby?
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now wins. The 20. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We'll take that. Playing with me, nigga.
Into the red zone. Wins.
Playing with me, nigga.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Not even close. It might be the worst news we've seen all year.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. This will be caught at about the 5. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Bless you.
We got double up. Switch it. Run. Watch the eye. Check the backer.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm finna put up 50, bro.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Under 10.
I'm gonna put up 50 on that boy.
Sunday.
I'm trying to figure out with a run game. This supposed to be the number 1 runner, number one.
Shotgun now.
He's number 2.
And he's got it. Touchdown Panthers.
He must have forgot the other 3.
From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
He said they gave him. He said they gave him? Nah, man.
Zerline good with a PAT.
What fluke did, dog?
That's the score, 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hello?
2nd and 5.
What's up, little baby?
And here's another interception. The
What's up,
third
little
of
baby?
this first quarter. Picked up at the 49. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Nicole Hardman, the intended target.
Mizo.
Here we go. Waiting.
Hey,
Blitz now on first
Mizo.
down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That sack came from the corner. On the corner blitz, it was Josh Jackson. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again.
Yeah, man,
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
What's up?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Whoa.
Wentz now to throw.
Yeah.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
All right, man.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to
play
his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not.
Yeah,
even an
nigga,
extra
we
yard,
like that,
the
nigga.
starting point is the 20.
You look at my baby just distracted me too,
Punters
nigga.
are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove
She probably
motion
finna call me
over
fucking
and
back,
over.
too, with her
Once they
little
have
bad
that
ass.
down, it repeats under pressure.
Man, what the fuck do nigga think he in, man?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they give this time to the tailback.
Leon.
He's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too
Leon
strong.
came up and made the hat.
Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
57.
Here's Wentz to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Alert 3. Joker. Ram.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Man, what the fuck?
And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one.
Dude, they wouldn't even let me run to the fucking ball, man. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Two seconds to go, first quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 2. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. After one, it's 9-0.
I just lit the dope up, man. I just lit the dope up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go, Greg. 6-6, bullet high.
57, Mike 57. Let's go. 57 to Mike. 57.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Wentz now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Come to me, it's me.
46 down, man, 5-4. Hey, Haywood.
94 is the mic, 94 is the mic.
Throwing is Wentz.
Oh, wrong nigga, triangle.
It's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. He's at the 30, past the 20, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Yeah, I know, bro, but I got something else going and I don't want to say it.
I think he got the point.
The last time I did it, yeah.
What I thought?
Yeah, I know that, bro. I know that. I really didn't want to throw the ball with 2 weeks back when I first
those great skills back there, eyes, anticipation, great hands, and of course I got the flu.
Yeah, I know you were wide open, bro, but I'm going for that other route.
Up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream.
That was a
I had
touchdown.
being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, but that's why I made that play so he can.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah. I didn't want to go there, though.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Yeah, I drafted him.
Following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Hey, Bud, I think he got the point, man. I think he got the point.
Wentz now closing in on a 200-yard first half
Watch
through the
your
air.
mouth, man.
It's 1st and 10.
Watch your mouth,
Wentz
man.
going to throw.
All I got to say. Watch your mouth, man.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches
That's okay.
that are made.
As long as I beat on you.
The guys playing it.
As long as I beat
really
on.
Wishing for college
As long as I beat on you. I got Super Bowl already. You ain't saying nothing. I don't care about this. I don't care, bro. I got one.
Complete pass here now.
If this lead and next lead, I got one. I care about beating you.
They let this go for the end zone.
I got the tail beat off, man. The boy stink.
Good
Playing
protection
with me, man.
that time, and they couldn't hook up on the
Playing
long
with me,
one.
man.
Now it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Take that to the Cadillac, bro.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
The defense certainly did its part to get on the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now,
Nah, but I know, but my mind on one nigga though, because he got a breakout again.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is complete to Smith. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And this is caught at the 8. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
Got
2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
But,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I didn't get yard. It's a week in the middle. But I'm going to have, yes, Lord.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
How these boys playing the D right here, bro?
They'll look to throw it out first down. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, he ain't gonna let it go. He ain't gonna let it go.
Picked off at the 15. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw is Wentz. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Wentz. Wide open receiver, complete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Once I get him, I'm going to play my game.
And they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
What good with you? I said, what good with you? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Alright. What you say, Measle? Oh, yeah, after the game. Yes, Lord. Next week. I already know it. He got them too, Boogie. Oh, what league? Oh, say less. They you know.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
That's what we got to see you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
81 yards, 81 yards. My dog is 16, 225, man. We know what we are.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Defense
3 yards on the pickup there. They've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Nah, that good, man, dude. Nah, it's still my dog, but you know what I'm saying?
65.
81. 94 Go.
Watch the slap.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
When you come up with that,
He hits the slant route
tell yourself
Thomas.
anything you want.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Wentz now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Black. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
Ravens rolled into Los Angeles and hung 47 points on the land. Was surprised that I said it route.
Back to throw here.
Good shit,
and he's
bro.
going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Taking a deep
Man,
shot
this
here.
man, bro.
And now here's another interception.
Y'all gonna start learning to play your brakes, man.
27. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Bryce Hall of Fame is a motherfucking name, nigga.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely
Bryce
more
Hall
on
of Fame is his motherfucking
They may
name,
have to
nigga.
change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
233, 3 tugs, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit over on the sideline.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. Waiting.
Hey, watch your leg.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
From the red zone now, Wentz.
Sweet, man. Oh, he got it!
Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On play action, Wentz.
Oh, that see right there, Boogie?
It's incomplete.
Nigga ain't give me no jumping, no
And
nothing.
offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
5-9.
Yeah, man, fuck it. Yeah, it is.
Now Wentz. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Go. Waiting.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Rush in. Check 15.
Oh, Boogie, watch this, Boogie. Watch this, Boogie. Watch this, Boogie.
Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Buffalo, come!
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
When you went around, baby, my whole side down.
The Packer offense.
Hey, now watch this D-Hero. Watch this D-Hero.
Hey, love this interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do.
When I get in that right there, they love that.
A one-play drive,
the wrong one,
interception. A lot of people think the very next time
that was the wrong
run
one.
the football, don't give them a chance.
This the right one.
Action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback,
this the
get
right
a little
one right here.
confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
What cold world turn the nigga in?
Now they'll run it on the toss.
I got you, boy.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Oh, look. He got the 50 skirting off for you, me.
Trying to get one more in here.
All
that.
Come on, Cole.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, Jay, you got to sort that out. Oh.
Looking to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Single. 85.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Davenport, that X-Rim.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, watch this sit on. Watch how these boys sit down on shit.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
What's wrong with a nigga?
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, he got you, Bryce.
Inside the 15.
He got you, and I tried to get on my motherfucking nigga, dog. They had me on some other nigga, and I fucked up.
Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get a score closer.
Had to help, and I fucked him up.
Here we go.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally as a rookie quarterback.
Oh, get his ass. Last time we played, I had it.
But I will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yes, Lord.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's going to fire this
thing
deep right sideline.
Tariq, got him. Tariq,
play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Tariq gonna be up next week. Gonna be home for X Factor mode, man. Don't worry.
The extra point.
Next week, Tariq gonna be up X Factor mode, man. Don't worry. Tariq, did you see Tariq that damn easy?
This one away.
Yeah, you didn't say, oh, God, he's one-on-one? Damn it, Tariq, come on. Come on, Mike Evans reincarnated on here, Boogie.
He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard
No,
line.
Mike Evans reincarnated, Boogie. Tariq, one-on-one? You think, watch how I'm finna put in some mouse plays next time I get the ball. To show you Chris and Tariq on the mouse game. Stupid.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see it.
2nd and 13. And he's going to go down again. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but
now watch the defense right here. Watch how they love it.
Overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has.
No, what I ain't
in
even
his
gonna
defense,
I'm gonna just show you how they like football.
You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down.
They like that bit, bro. I'm telling you.
And very long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback. Almost
best man covers DBs in the league.
In this case, though,
yes,
he's
Lord.
got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 27. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
But that nigga came to me, bro.
The record of the quarterback, but as a receiver,
when I got that tight end, I was bragging about how he finna feel superstar or something.
You know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Stop passing it to
so they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I was playing very home last game when he scored on me. The first play I could have scored on the nigga, bro. And then throw it to the tight end. Wow.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Nobody over top. This ain't shit. He ain't like it like that. He like it like that. I told you they like it like that, bro.
We are inside of 2 minutes left.
They like when nobody ever pop it on.
Yeah, he
I don't know what to do with shit like that.
And their struggles continue here.
They like it like that, big bro.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Sit on that, man.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And I was 2 picks right there, too.
There again. He's been sacked multiple times.
But both of them on them dumbass animations.
He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Marcus Davenport. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Waiting. Kill.
One set. Eyes up. One set.
Here.
Got two.
You must be dreaming. Hey, Ford Tokyo.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. He's going to fire one deep, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys.
The reason is, he better figure it out. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's a 2nd and 7. It's caught. Smith. He's got daylight. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Look, I ain't got no glitch here, please.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
That's me.
Do that.
Hey, alert 3. Check
Do
3.
that.
Check 3. Slam.
Let's find 2.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh, the guy throw the ball.
And he's got a man.
Oh, man.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh,
Incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz. There goes a deep ball. Inside. It'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Oh, trying to get in front of you, too.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose.
I already told him what to do.
Just
he was already over that.
Call it a day and try and
he was over that.
Forward.
Last time he was like, Coach, you ain't telling me what to do.
But this throw down
I'm like, that's my fault.
incomplete.
Didn't put you on this nigga.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Holes he like, all that. You know that.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Oh, my Lord.
Complete.
The ball like 15 yards running on top of a nigga face ass,
Time
man.
has run out on this ball game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film.
Man.
Back and check where the errors.
You see that shit, man. The ball.